Hey, paranormal fans of Northern Minnesota, thank you so much for tuning in tonight for a special episode of Afterlife Hour Radio Talk Show. I am your host, David. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. We are going to bring in a couple guests with us. We have Short Bus Paranormal from Iowa. We have our co-host, Sarah.
There's Sarah. And then we're going to bring in Nick and Sue.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. How about yourself?
Good. We're actually at a different location tonight. We're actually not at our normal location. We were actually at Ringler's House, Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail.
Nice.
Cool.
We are actually in a different location tonight. So I to let everybody know that we are here at the Scare Attraction in Brook Park area.
Awesome.
Okay, there we go. I'm trying to camera at the same time. We have 10 people with us tonight. Mike, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much.
Hey, Mike.
Love to have you guys. So Sue and Nick and Brian.
Brian, Nick.
And then Amy's over
there. Hi.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So we wanted to just to give you guys a little tour of what we have. What we have going on. So sorry if I'm having a little complications tonight. I'm in a different location and there's a lot of people around me and a lot of people talking, and I'm trying to keep everybody that don't want to be on camera off camera.
No problem. Totally understandable.
Oh, Jessica Peterson. Hey, thank you so much.
Hi. Thanks for joining us.
Facebook user, we cannot see your name. If you can give the StreamYard and Facebook permission to see your profile, we will be able to see your name. But just for right now. So how you guys been doing tonight?
No problem. Doing good.
Doing good. Yes.
Finally getting our legs and everything back under us after last weekend's investigation. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're actually really hear about that. Actually, I wasn't with you guys in person, but I was there.
Yeah, you sure were. Yeah. The only. Hey, Chuck. There he is. There's our man. Chuck, buddy. So glad you could join us. He is our number one guy that we go to. Mm-hmm. Chuck is our man. He's amazing.
So he's your right-hand man.
Yeah, he's the medium that has saved our butt on more than one occasion. He's got us out of some pretty dark stuff.
He's pulled our butts out of the fire more times than we can count.
Yes. It's always nice to back up. To be.
Yeah, man, it's we're so lucky to know so many individuals that can save us and get us out of trouble. And it's kind of nice having them from, like I said, we have friends in Australia and England and Ireland and all that have the abilities. So pretty much any time of the day, we can count on somebody to help us out if needed.
Exactly. It's somebody in the background. To have somebody there in case something doesn't go right or something doesn't happen the way you planned it. So it's always nice to, backup or somebody that is like your backup person to go to, pretty much.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So just to give our viewers a little bit about you guys, who are you and what do you guys do?
There you go, Sue.
We are Short Bus Paranormal. We are the core is out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We have 10 members. We've got 1 in Minnesota. We've got 3 in Nebraska. We have 1 in Mechanicsville or Manchester. Where's Dan? Mechanicsville. And we have 1 down in Donaldson.
Which is Mr. Chuck Banks.
Which is Mr. Chuck Banks. Yes. Michael, he is from Minnesota. And then Rob, Terry, and Judy, they're in Nebraska. Dan is Mechanicsville. And
it sure does, Chuck. Yes, it does.
Literally. Sideways on its ear. Yeah. Chuck can stir things up. He doesn't have to be there. We just have to say, we're going to call Chuck. And stuff would just go nuts on us.
He gets called out a lot at the Edinburgh. He gets called out a lot. And
Where he goes, they're calling on him.
They know his name well.
And just to let everybody know, you might be all wondering who Sarah is. She's actually our co-host for Ghost Stories with Fans and Afterlife Hour Radio Talk as well. She's actually
Well, nice
part
to meet you.
of Northern Minnesota team as well.
Awesome.
So, just with a little bit about that location that you guys were, can you give a little description of what that location was?
the one, we'll talk about that, but I want to let you know we're not going to use
Its name.
the entity's name we had that battle with, just because it's not, we don't want to use it. I mean, we can talk openly about the whole thing, but we don't want to use the spirit's name. So, but otherwise, we're wide open to talk about it.
No sense inviting him back when he's in a better place.
Yes, I mean, what you guys did was, I heard just a little bit of, I don't want to give out too much information, but crossing over, pretty much.
Yeah.
Great.
That's always nice. That was always nice to help spirits to find their home. You know, to
And they were ones that wanted to go. That's always the most important. We want to make sure that they want to leave. We don't want to cross them over if they do not want to leave. That's always most important to us, to make sure that they agree and they want to move on.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just kind of throw the camera. Jade, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jade.
Hi.
So I kind of just wanted to throw her on camera shy, but you know what? If you're going to be part of the paranormal investigators in Northern Minnesota, she has to not be camera shy.
There you
That's
go.
right, we have Amy too.
Yeah, Amy should get her butt over here. At least show up.
She's waving from over there.
She's waving
He's
from a
waving
distance.
from afar.
Yes, I wish I could with me, but I didn't bring my head. But that's okay. I can still hear here and there little bits and pieces. We have.
Chuck, it's all fun and games till the guy with the horn shows up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we met him way too many times.
True statement. Yeah.
And when you're here at stuff like that, you have a lot of people in the background screaming and talking and having a good old time. They actually have a really good turnout tonight.
Nice. So you have good weather for it?
What was that? Sorry.
You have good weather for it?
Oh yeah, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly, but I'm standing by a little fire here, just trying to keep myself warm.
Sarah looks like she agrees with that fire.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep ourselves a little warm here and toasty, and maybe give you guys a little bit of light so you guys can actually see us.
Yeah. We're in the basement, so.
So that location that you guys, it is. With that location that you guys were, what was the best evidence that you guys have received from that location?
The best evidence?
From where we were just at?
Beatty.
From
Yeah.
Beatty?
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, it's got to be a laugh.
Well, I mean, every time we've been there.
That was cool.
Every time we've been there, it's been an incredible location.
Yeah.
I mean, and the cool part is and Sue will tell the story, but this is the one place that we can have continually and has never let us down heard disembodied voices at this place.
Yep.
You can guarantee, I will guarantee 99.75% of the time you're going to hear disembodied voices at this place. It's just that active in there, and they're that willing to converse with you.
Yeah, for an instance, last Sunday when we went to leave, we were kind of all down in this hallway, and we had one team member who was outside, down the steps, down the hill by his car, and Brian had said a funny. And all of a sudden we hear this ha ha ha, and we're all looking at each other like, what? And it was like Mr. Beatty really got a giggle out of what Brian had said. It was, everybody heard it except for the one that was outside, but everybody heard it, and it was so clear and so cool. And so that was a cool one.
That was definitely a Class A.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't even an EVP. It was like all right here.
Hey, Grandma Sasquatch. Gotta check out the shirt. Yeah, there we go. I'd rather be squatching. Yep.
Much for
And
tuning
then-
in, Great Lake Squatch.
Definitely. And I think one of the other great pieces was we actually had this entity that we were having issues with. He actually sounded, there was one point where he doppelganged voice-wise as one of the team members. He sounded exactly through the RTC box like one of our team members. Myself and another one of the team members looked at each other and just could not believe.
Me and you.
Yeah, I had looked at it and couldn't believe it. That was amazing. Oh, that's on there.
What's
Actually, that
that?
was one of the dogs.
Was it?
Oh, one of the dogs, yeah.
Good to get evidence, or just hearing a spirit by ear without even using a digital recorder is even just astonishing.
It is.
Like, I still haven't caught anything by my own naked ear, but
Oh, that is the coolest thing.
It is. It's that laugh last Sunday was amazing. We all just talk about after what we went through on Saturday, for it to end was absolutely amazing for us.
It is a great way for the weekend to end, yes.
are you guys still with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. He's froze up a
Hold
little
on, guys.
bit.
I think we might have a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, you're frozen up, David.
Losing a little bit of a connection here about that, guys.
Sarah, we're still going with Sarah.
Yeah.
Still got Sarah.
Yeah, she would,
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm standing right next to him, believe it or not.
That's how it goes sometimes.
So I'm still here.
like I said,
All right.
I totally apologize for being in a different location for tonight. But I think it was always nice to have a different location to do your shows at. Is there around a bunch
Oh,
of
sure.
people?
Yeah.
You just got to be really careful. Not cut.
One down.
Oh, we lost Sarah.
Now we lost Sarah.
They even said it too. She'll be back. We've been having this past couple nights. It happened. Oh, there's so much going on tonight that I'm having a hard time focusing, and so I apologize. I just got
That's all right.
You're fine.
So with that being said, with the location you guys were at, was it mainly the basement that was the most active, or was it upstairs?
Basement and first floor.
First floor, and that on Friday night was a little more active as far as interacting with us. On Friday night was upstairs. Saturday night and Friday night late is when it started getting kind of iffy with this entity we're working with. And then Saturday, the basement was the area that had it all going on.
Right. And then Saturday evening, after things had calmed down, we were able to get some hits on both the music box and a couple of our other pieces of equipment upstairs on the second floor where the children usually play.
Oh.
So the children were slowly coming out to play, but I think they were still very, very leery, very hesitant to come out because of what had been there. And so we were slowly getting them to come back out to play. Chuck Banks right behind you. Bald guy, red mustache.
There, David. We lost you, David. We see you, but we hear nothing.
Chuck. What?
There you go.
Lost you for a minute again, David.
Okay, Chuck is saying, bald guy, red mustache, right behind you. You're not bald and you don't have a red. Sorry. Okay, Chuck, right behind who? Him or us?
Yeah. Hold on, guys.
No, I'm fine. I can see myself. It's just the heat.
Her phone's overheating. Right by the fire.
Right behind you. Right behind.
Chuck, clarify you who?
That's a question right behind.
Yeah, right behind who, Chuck?
Right behind who, Chuck? Behind David?
me,
Behind Sarah?
Behind Nick, or behind Sue?
Or
behind
David or Sarah?
Or Sarah?
On location. Okay. Which location? Theirs or ours?
I'm guessing theirs. I'm guessing their location.
Chuck's gonna be like spinning here in a minute.
That's like, the location that we're at. It is haunted.
Huh?
Yeah.
We did verify that at Ringler's house on Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail, in
Okay.
Minnesota. So we are at a location. So, and he said behind me.
Behind David.
Behind you, David.
Yeah, that makes sense. Behind me is where everybody is in line to go inside the trail in the woods.
Well, you got somebody peering over your shoulder
Yeah.
there. Bald guy with a red mustache peering over your shoulder.
Yeah,
He's messing. He's the one messing with your stuff.
I think I might know who that would.
No.
We ran into him a couple times here at the trail that really messed with our equipment the night.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Fixed.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Have
Yeah.
It's
easy.
come.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's part of the paranormal.
Yeah, TV. Yeah, there you go.
It's part of what happens.
This is the best, or this is one of the types of evidence that you will get in person, guys. At a
Yeah.
haunted-
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now I'll try to see if I can do this. There we go.
That was weird. That
Mhm.
flare.
Yeah, because normally, Bobby,
Hi, Bobby. Bobby was with us last weekend. Bobby and his wife were with us last weekend.
Oh, there's another person trying to join in, Amy.
Amy.
Jody
yeah,
said hi.
did you push
Hi,
her off button
Jody.
over there, hon?
And Chuck said that, do I smell cigar smoke? Well, considering I'm by a fire, it's kind of hard to deter the smell of cigar fire.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it could be a very possibility. I mean, the location, it was part of where the Hinckley fire from the 1800s burned all the way down. So,
Oh, wow. Interesting.
that's who the people are, because they're confused. They're
Yeah.
trying to figure out exactly
What happened?
why they passed, like what happened. Like they were trying to understand that, and it's not the easiest way to tell a spirit how they passed. It's not the easiest
Yeah.
way to tell them.
Exactly.
It is. It makes it a lot harder. Let's see if I can get Amy in here on cam, but I can't.
I don't think
It's
she's
not
going to
allowed
come on camera. If she was, she'd be sitting over here with me.
She's already canceled that. You're not gonna see Amy
yeah,
on there.
Yep. Jade's the same way, but I kind of.
Here she is. Got her.
Oh, Chuck was. He wants a cigarette or
He
smoke.
wants a damn smoke, he's saying.
That
Where's
could
your
be a very
trigger
well, because people around us are smoking, actually, believe it or not.
Really, if they're really tied to a cigar at the time of before death, they're going to be more. You can actually get residual evidence.
yeah.
Like
Trigger item, yeah. Yeah, it's a good
So
trigger item.
Mhm.
it's like a big trigger.
Yeah. Yeah. We've used them before. We've used beer.
Whiskey.
whiskey, different items that's what they were used to having, and
Yeah.
they've requested it before when we've brought it up in a conversation.
Toys, dogs.
Toys, yeah.
Dogs.
So, you know, if you use whiskey with me, I'd be drinking it all. The spirits wouldn't be. Sorry, just saying.
You're like, sorry, it's all mine.
Exactly. I'm just trying to. I want to try to find a different spot where I'm not so distracted. So, because I got literally, there's people everywhere, and when I
Well,
say
spirits messing with your device, messing with your equipment.
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably what's going on, getting my stuff messed with. I have
Yeah.
with me, and then I also have my S box, my spirit box as well with me. So I haven't experimented with those yet,
Now,
Yeah.
if they allow us to.
now that last weekend, the RTC box that we were using was that thing was absolutely
Crazy.
the best piece of equipment we had last weekend was the RTC box. The clarity and the stuff that was coming through there, it was literally like having a face-to-face conversation with the spirits most of the time there.
You know, that's what I want to get. What you guys have to be.
We just need to get you to come down here and go on an investigation with us.
Yes, I really want to. I'm very detailed and oriented to go and do this, and I really want to. And I really want to let you guys choose the location. You guys would know the best locations in Iowa than I would.
There's a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Bobby.
It was
Yeah.
incredible, Bobby. Exactly.
And it was funny because the RTC box we were using, it was Bobby's.
Mm-hmm.
He had just purchased it. He had never had one before. I've had different ones for years. And this was the dry run on it. And he wasn't sure how it was going to work. I gave it a double thumbs up. It was a fantastic RTC box. Yeah. It really worked well.
He even agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got his eyes
Honestly,
open.
because I do the whole psychic thing as well. So that may be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he says Bobby's well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Rob does some amazing work with
Yeah.
his boxes. And so
Bobby got his from the same gentleman that I had purchased mine from, and they really work well.
Yeah.
See, I think I should get an RT.
You should.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. I mean, I have no complaints about an SB, but the RTC box we've always had much better interaction with for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, but really have.
Clear answers and more frequent answers.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what an investigator wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear responses. Because, we're not there just to try to document it and try to, publicize the spirit at all. That's not our intention. The intention is to document the
Yeah.
unexplained.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
that.
I had a couple years ago, there were friends of ours that were at the manor, and they had been using dowsing rods, and they interacted with the spirit that told them that he was actually buried on the property, and pretty much led him to where he had been buried. They really couldn't prove over 100% to go any farther than that. So when we were there last weekend, we were in the same area. I asked, is there someone here buried? And the gentleman came through clear as a bell and said, yes. And I says, can you show me where you're buried? He says, sure. So from then on, he literally gave me left, rights, back up, go forward. But then getting closer, there was another voice that came in, and whatever the one voice would say, it would say the opposite. So it's the other voices was trying to hide where this possible.
It didn't want to find where it was buried.
Yeah.
But it was as clear as could be the directions I was given.
See, that's always nice to have the clear.
Oh
response.
yeah. Yep, it was absolute.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi,
Thank
Debbie.
you for joining us
Oh, hi, Debbie.
from Australia.
Yeah.
Hi, Mickey. Mickey, what's your question?
Ask away.
Ask away.
Yes, definitely. That's the way. That's what we're here for. We want our guests to
Exactly.
be.
Candy.
Candy.
How you doing, girl?
There's another one of our lifesavers right there. We love Candy.
And Jody. Jody and Curtis, they've investigated with us several times.
Got all the fun folks showing up tonight.
What was our most interesting investigation?
Uh,
That would have been Melbourne Manor with you, Chuck. For me, anyway.
You know, Chuck, about any investigation with you.
Yeah, there you go. Any investigation with Chuck.
Every investigation at Edinburgh Manor with you, basically. Melbourne, another big one right there.
Each one of us on the team has had one or many incredible moments with Chuck. Chuck has brought out the interaction he has with the spirits, and that is crazy.
Hey, Candy.
Ghost bait.
You guys got a lot of fun.
Candy.
I really like that. You guys have a lot of supporters, and thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It's not a normal location where we normally do our lives, so it's a little different, but hey, at least we're trying something new and getting out of the box.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
No, nothing wrong with that. I'm glad to be part of an experiment like that.
Thanks, Jade. Yeah, everybody share this out there. Let's get some chatting going on.
Yeah, ask your guys the questions. Hey, if anybody has any questions for Short Bus
Open
Paranormal,
book.
Always willing to help.
Ask us anything. Open.
Thanks, Candy.
Thank you.
yes, thank you so much for being out there and sharing this and helping us be able to get our live out there and be able to discuss about the paranormal with others from around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mickey.
No, I used to work in a shelter.
I used to work in a woman's shelter in North Minneapolis. I know it's privately owned, but I know there's spirits in there. I was wondering if it was possible if spirits can be crossed over.
It kind of depends. My mom does domestic violence, so I've been in many of these places, and they're old places that are reformed. So it's possible, but it depends on. It could be residual energy there. It could be many, many things there. So it depends on the history of where the location is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And if they want to be crossed over or not. Some of them are content staying there.
For any amount of reasons.
I mean, a lot of these battered women, when they're in those shelters, it's a safe place for them. It's the safest place they've been in a long time. So some of them just might choose to stay there.
Exactly.
You know, that's how it is.
Yeah. The last thing you want to do is trying to go into a location and force someone out of that location. If they're happy and they're content,
let them be.
Let them be. I mean, we've had other ones that wanted to go, but they had another partner there with them that didn't want to go. So they weren't going to leave without the other one. So we had,
Yeah. It depends on the place, the circumstance. I mean, there's a lot of variables.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you watch the chat.
Renee? We are at the Ringler's House on Haunted Trail. Haunted Trail in Minnesota.
Now I'm freezing.
Thank you, Debbie, for tuning in.
Brady, Mike and Sarah, David and Sarah in Minnesota, and the rest of Short Bus, me, Nick Sue, we're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
And Amy.
Sorry,
I had a picture out of mine.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You want to be included.
We're in our basement.
So, Candy says that there's spirits
around you guys.
Yeah, around me at this location. This place is. I'm just gonna say that.
You're breaking up. Oh, thank you,
Candy.
Oh, thanks, Candy.
What about me?
Yeah, she said us too. She said it was credit too. Yeah,
You guys,
if Chuck isn't available, Candy's also saved her ass several times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So big shout out to Candy.
It was always so camera.
Yep. Candy.
She's smiling, big smile.
gotta love the smile. Gotta love the smile.
But that spirit that we battled with, or entity that we had the battle with last week, at first he did not want to leave because he was afraid that the woman that we were going to use to help him was going to trick him. And that's how he ended up in this location. We actually had to convince him that we could help him to get to where he finally wanted to go. And it worked. He did. He finally agreed. He was still a little hesitant, but he did agree to go. And it was amazing to hear. We actually heard him through the RTC box saying that he saw the light and that he was going. And as soon as he said, I'm going, seconds later, the whole energy in that place completely changed. We all looked at each other. It was like you turned a light knob and the lights just got brighter. The energy changed that much at that moment.
Yeah, it became a lot more peaceful.
Yeah.
And a lot lighter in the building.
Yeah, this was Bobby's first experience at being where a spirit was helped to cross over. Mm-hmm. So he was pretty astonished on what was going on at that time.
Sorry guys, we were just getting talked by the owner of Ringlers, and he said that they are going to do an announcement of that the paranormal investigators in Minnesota are here at the Ringlers trail make announcements. So we're gonna try to slide over to our booth here really quick. So hopefully we don't lose you.
We know how that goes. We definitely know how that goes.
Bad for audio, so hopefully we can try to fix that.
No.
Candy, that's the spirits on their side are messing with them. They are at a haunted location.
Buzz. Come here, bud.
Since I've joined the team, it's been nothing but electronic problems. It's been crazy.
Come on, Buzzy. Let's go upstairs. Come on. Okay.
All right. So
Bud has to go by.
Oh, it's really messing with their audio really bad and the camera really
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, you're all from our side, you're all shaky on your end, David.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's going to tune out for right now. Phone is about to die. We're actually in a different location, so we don't have everything plugged in like we normally do. I'm at 51%, so I should make it for the last half hour.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions or anything, I apologize.
Yes,
we had two different events happen at the same time. We had with you guys, and we also had at the Ringler's house on Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail as well. So it was kind of hard to try to make them both fit into tonight's episode.
And then they sucked me in last minute. I didn't even know about it.
Well, we're glad he did.
Thanks for being available, Sarah.
It was one of those kind of, haha, I got you kind of moment.
Even a psychic can get once in a while too. So it was a shocker.
And I thought maybe throw everybody for a loop for a little bit. See how everybody handles and reacts to being in a different location than what we're normally at. So we're gonna hope that this works. When I go over to my booth area really quick, because I don't know when they're going to.
And no, I'm logging out, so I'll see you guys later. Bye. It was nice meeting you all.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah, for coming in tonight. I really appreciate all your help and work. We understand about the battery life. I'm hoping that my iPhone will survive in the cold. Right now, it's kind of like to freeze up a little bit on me. If you can't tell, this is actually how cold it is. I see my own breath.
Yeah,
I saw you had snow on the ground there.
Oh, there's definitely. Hold on, I gotta show you this. There's snow.
Oh yeah.
Oh geez, there it is. Yeah. You guys can keep that stuff.
Yeah, I don't
coming
want
your way
it.
tomorrow on Monday.
I want to send it back to Antarctica. They can have it go back. Or send it where nobody has ever seen snow. Probably No, yeah. I don't know if Florida has snow, but we're gonna work our way over here so you guys can see what kind of booth we have.
Nice.
Sorry, guys. Tonight was it's nuts.
It's all good.
All right, so this is where we are stationed for the night. Well, not for the night, but this
For
is
now.
where we are.
Very nice.
Cool.
That looks cozy.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to have your own little section.
It is, definitely.
So now I am actually sitting down. Hopefully, don't mind me. I'm going to try to switch into my jacket here really quick. All right, so let me grab my jacket and I'll be right back.
Watch for ghosts as he's gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little shaky too because I'm a little that's how cold I am.
It's nice and warm down here by the fireplace.
Yeah, we're good.
And I guess I'm going to be sponsoring Domino's tonight, guys. Domino's, if anybody's
Nice.
hungry, order some food from Domino's.
There you go.
So I just wanted to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming out tonight. And Chuck says supposed to go here tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, we're supposed to snow in Iowa tomorrow.
Yeah, he's about 2 hours south of us, so yeah.
Candy's not a big fan of that stuff.
It takes a lot of skill to be cold to do a live. Just going to tell you guys that now.
Yeah.
We've done the lives when it's been really bone chilling cold, and it's not fun.
Oh, it's a touch and go situation.
We've only had one investigation that was so cold I actually called it and says, no, we're done. We were so ice cold.
That's Peoria. Wasn't
That
it?
was Peoria.
We
Peoria.
were all froze
That's
to the bone.
probably our coldest investigation.
Peoria State Hospital. It was.
And we were dressed for it, but it was just miserable cold. Winter boots on, and the cold still came up to through your feet. So
Yeah, it was so
it was
cold.
nasty cold.
Oh, it's Debbie. We have spring here in Australia.
Rub it in, Debbie. But thank you for joining us.
We've got some great followers there in Australia that
We
follow us
do.
all the time. You
Yeah.
were some great folks over there. Love having you join us.
Can you show us up the center?
Or the gypsy.
Okay.
Is anybody able to give me a little sense on what Candy is asking? Or
I am sensing odor.
That must be on your end, David.
Yeah, it must have been something in the past.
I'm guessing it has to do with something with the Hinkley
Okay,
fire.
well, I'm not at home, honey. I'm on location.
Sensing a hooded group
Call
of
Sean's
people. You know, that's a good question. I don't know
Okay,
much
well,
about
honey,
the
I love you.
location or the history of this place. It's actually private property. It's a person's place that they own, and they turn their private property into a campground. And going to the campground here soon. They're talking. I think it was what 20.
I'll see if I can get out too. I'll see if I can get out of here too.
Sounds like some.
But it will not allow me to have my computer.
Yes, there is a lot of activity. We have caught a lot of different things that has happened to us here.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to do.
And for some watch says for some reason
Hey, Sam.
someone else's in chat looks like just me here, but I see the comments displaying up on the screen. Yes, we've been having that problem too, where it's not allowing other people to see the comments of anybody else that's commenting. Let's see. Was there something that happened? Yes. Okay. So tonight they have actors out in the woods to scare the living out of people.
Oh,
So I'm thinking with the stirred up with actors. Well, I think spirits are coming through a lot stronger than
Nelson too.
and then Chuck said warship in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. It'd be about the right time period, I guess.
It's not, it's it's starting to sound
Rituals in wooded areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at once suspicious. Rituals in wooded areas. Holly
Hi,
says.
Holly.
Hi, Holly. Holly is another one that really pulls our fannies out of the fire too.
Right.
Holly was a huge part of our success last Saturday.
Just put it on your page.
Oh, she was with you guys virtually?
She was there. She was the one that came through for us and helped the gentleman cross over.
Oh,
Very instrumental.
Holly's amazing. She did a great job for us.
Yeah.
that was a very good thing that you did for that spirit or those spirits. Thank you so much for doing that.
Well,
Yeah, for sure.
I was just able to go out there and do a whole bunch. So,
Good. That sounds like you might have to.
hey, Holly.
You might have to do some research on that area up there, David. Find out what might have been going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to actually have to probably do that because we've been having a lot of people asking, and I would like to know more about this location.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jess.
We only literally
Hey, girl.
Hey, Jens.
You know,
we
'cause-
literally only did one investigation at this location, so I think we might need to do a part 2.
yeah, but I think that's more the investigation be fine, but I think that's one where you'd have to go into like the paper history of that and try and dig up
It's okay.
what kind of activities might have been going on in that area, news reports, anything like that.
What was that? Sorry, I have other people around talking really loud, so
I think the investigation would be fun. Sounds like something you may want to dig a little deeper physically into, like the newspaper side, reports of anything going on there. I think that'd be the best way to start to try and dig if there'd been any satanic activity and cult action in the area.
that would be a good. That's what I really want to do. Is I really want to find out exactly what is bringing all this attention, because this is the first time I have ever had a live and had this many commenters talking about spirits being behind me or anything like that. So, Holly, can you elaborate just a little bit more on what you're meaning by arrangements you are, or are you in?
Area. She meant area. What area are you in?
Oh, we're in the team ourselves, or the area that we're in right now?
Like where in Minnesota?
Isanti, Minnesota. That's where Paranormal Investigators of Northern Minnesota is located, Isanti, Minnesota. But right now we're in Brook Park. Hosts, be aware and be careful, please. Cleanse if you're into that when you leave the property. Yes, we actually did cleanse ourselves actually before when we got out of the car. We cleansed ourselves right on the property right before we walked into the attraction area. So yes, we did the cleansing, and we're definitely going to cleanse ourselves. A couple are with you to protect you, actually. Yes.
Oh, nice.
I think it's my father. I think my father is my spiritual guide.
And my grandma
And
That's awesome.
grandma follows Jade around, so I'm thinking those are who our protectors are.
When you say that, it's amazing. When we were at Melbourne here a few weeks ago, it was amazing to us that our friends told us of the spirits that were there to protect us from different locations and relatives that were there with us.
That's always nice to
We
have.
actually had one of the spirits, Edinburgh, that was at Melbourne protecting us from this other shadowy figure that was pretty upset.
Yeah.
We've learned from a friend of ours that her husband had passed away, that he was there to help protect us. It was one of those mind-blowing nights. We find this stuff out, and and it's hard to explain unless if you're actually there and know what's going on, but you knew what spirits were there to take care of you. It's amazing when all this comes together. It
Yeah,
really
David,
is.
you were tuned in that night.
Oh yeah, I was. You know, that night, it was interesting. It was. Let's say it wasn't something that I'm used to. Like it was definitely. I like being virtual with you guys. I like going live or like watching everybody else's videos because it gives me more insight onto everybody's, what they do for a living. It's also really nice to be Unity to join
Sure.
as a paranormal family. Because right now, literally, we are a family. All of
Oh
us
yeah.
are,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's definitely so Unity is definitely something that it should be addressed. That most paranormal teams, we all believe in the Unity.
Funny.
And
Yeah.
I think and I agree. I absolutely love when paranormal teams are willing to work together,
Mhm.
share stuff, reach out and help. If they have an issue, if they'll drop everything to come and help. We are so lucky to have the friends, family that we work with in this paranormal trip of ours. It's absolutely, we could not be and know a better group of people. I mean, from the beginning. Gypsy!
Gypsy!
There's another one of us,
There's
our
one of our
Australian
little
gals.
Aussies right there.
Yeah,
She's our number one Aussie.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, we absolutely have the best folks, helpers, people we work with. We get and followers of Short Bus Paranormal. We're really blessed. We
Yeah.
never thought that, 8 years ago we'd have close to, what is it now, 5,000 followers or something like that. I
We're
mean,
getting there. Yeah.
it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I hope that we help people and they learn from us. That's why we do this kind of thing.
And that's another reason why I do these radio shows. I like to communicate and like to get to know, different paranormal teams around the world. That's my main goal.
Yeah.
And I say to everybody right now, thank you so much for tuning in. We have had our highest amount of viewers tonight. We are at 15.
Yeah. Sweet.
Nice.
So maybe I should go to different locations more often, huh?
Yeah. Well, I think you got a good idea there. I mean, to do a
Yeah.
show from a location like that, I think that's a great idea, David. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you guys want,
Candy's gonna make me bust out in song here pretty quick. We are family.
we can do another episode at the Calumet Inn on either the 30th or the 31st, just for a quick tune in because we'll be at a haunted location live again.
And we will be on location, do it as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I can't watch. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, Candy. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. We really appreciate all the shares. We
Absolutely.
appreciate everything tonight. And we really appreciate cold weather kind of making me stutter a lot. I am slowly surviving. I'm slowly there. Everybody's gathering around our area, so it's getting a little harder to
Network.
hear. So I can't hear you that well. Just let me know, because I have literally everybody surrounding our area right now. For
Variety network, ain't it?
Yeah. For anybody who's watching and listening tonight, definitely go out to Multimedia Variety Network. That is our friend Candy's network. She has amazing stuff going on out there.
Uh-oh.
Be sure to check it out.
Yes, definitely go and check her stuff out.
Candy, we're at our undisclosed location on Halloween for 2 nights.
Yeah.
And the week after that, we're at Edinburgh Manor for
2 nights.
Ah, my favorite place in the whole wide world so far. The Edinburgh Manor. That gives me
Yeah.
any doubt.
We'll get you there.
We'll get you down
we'll
there.
get you down there. Short Bus and you, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get you there.
We'll do
I
this.
really appreciate it. I mean, it's. I'm actually very impressed on how fast the paranormal investigators in northern Minnesota has grew since January. I really appreciate all the support, all the shares from everybody out there that has been helping us with all the rough times that we're going through right now in the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that still don't stop me I'm out here with probably about over 1,000 people, and it
Oh,
don't stop
geez.
me.
That's a tough northern Minnesota folks.
Ugh,
Yeah. We've been on we've been on Candy's show quite often. Absolutely love going on there.
It's always a lot of fun and a lot of chatter.
Yeah. Sue and I played a really fun game one night, and I beat her. That was awesome.
By 1 point. 1 point.
It was kind of like the dating game type thing. I beat her. I knew more about her than she knew about me.
Ugh.
1 point.
Yeah. I love the support. I love comments. It's keeping us, it's keeping us busy with doing these comments.
Awesome.
It actually helps having everybody here. Curtis Miller.
Yes. Hey, we're going to be getting a hold of you here pretty soon, buddy.
Yeah. We'll have our folks call your folks.
Yeah,
Curtis.
our people will call your people. Basically, we're going to call you.
You call that?
Curtis and Jody are a great couple. They are pretty close to us here in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
We investigate and we share a lot of information between us. They're
We
great
do
people.
several investigations together.
And I can't wait to be that next, be able to get to go on a lot of investigations with you guys.
We're looking forward to
look
it
forward
as
to
well.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We just got to get rid of this winter. Ugh.
It's a little bit warmer weather.
Yeah, just a little bit. Maybe like 60s, 70s would just be okay.
Yeah.
None of this.
Line at 80s and 90s.
No, I don't like that. That's too.
No, that's too hot for what we do.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's too hot for paranormal investigators to go to these locations that don't have no AC, no nothing, and it's literally straight hot in there.
Yeah.
And then when you smell body odor, you know it's your own instead of the spirits.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that, didn't somebody say that they smelled body odor at one of you guys' investigations?
Well, we've done that on many
Several times.
occasions. Yeah.
Eidenberg and Albert both.
Eidenberg is well known for catching body odors.
Yeah. If there's a dude there that is a show bad.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea,
Holly,
Holly.
heck yeah.
Yes, Holly.
Yeah, that would be awesome, Holly.
That would be cool.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
Yes, it would be. And Gypsy, beautiful weather in Australia.
I know. A little bit of a flight, but
You don't have to ship weather. But yeah, there's many occasions at Edinburgh, especially in the room where the gentleman committed suicide. You can walk in there one moment, not a smell in there. You walk in there the next minute, a heavy smell of body odor in there. It's like night and day difference.
yeah.
It hits you strong when you walk in there. And there's other rooms you catch the same thing. Well, yeah, we've caught that in many locations, the smell of body odor.
You got to shower more, Nick.
And it's
Yes, Great Lakes Sasquatch, CB Sport on the shirt, I'd rather be squatching. I am a believer in Bigfoot as well. I have not yet been out on a investigation as far as squatching. Still doing just the paranormal.
You want me to take me?
Yeah, will you take me? There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody to go with. I have nobody to go with as far as who I know that goes squatching.
He's our ghost bait if you need squatch bait.
Yeah, there you go. I'm use squatch bait.
Tie him to a tree, put some steak sauce on him or something, or veggie sauce, and you can have him.
Did you read that too?
I know there's a few locations around here in Iowa that people have been investigating. Our friendly folks out at Farrar Schoolhouse.
Mhm.
They're big into squatching.
They're big into
Yeah.
watching Jacqueline and Mike. Will and Jacqueline.
Got to shower more, Nick.
So I'm looking forward to go out with somebody sometime. Just looking for an invite.
There have been a lot of sightings of Sasquatch in Iowa. You don't hear a lot of them, but there's some pretty serious teams here in Iowa that do some very serious investigating into them. So yeah, they are here.
I'm with you, Holly.
I agree with you, Brian, about the Sasquatch. I actually have not investigated Sasquatch at all yet. But I do know somebody in the paranormal field with the cryptids, Joel Sturgis from Minnesota Bigfoot Researchers of Minnesota. I am planning on trying to do an investigation with him as well. So everybody stay. Edinburgh. Oh boy. Yep.
Yeah, Candy knows about that place.
You walk in after Brian, have you guessed?
Yeah. Thanks, Chuck.
There is so much truth to that. Just saying. But we like
Amy's over there laughing.
The Squatches are definitely out there, and I've seen signs in this area.
Oh.
Yep. Candy's on New York. New York,
Chuck,
right?
you can squash in my neighborhood.
You talking squatch or squat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that could go so many directions.
As you can tell, Chuck and Candy are great friends. They go back a long way, so they like jabbing each other here.
So Great Lakes Squatch says, haha, Squatch field investigation can be pretty traumatic for some people. It's very true. It could be traumatic for some people due to the fact that when you see something that you don't think exists, okay, you don't think it.
Right.
In the paranormal, we've seen that a lot. So yeah.
Yes, exactly.
As far as paranormal investigating, I think has prepared me to go out squatching. So.
Thanks, Gypsy.
Yes, thank you guys all for coming on. We have 2 minutes left of this live. Before we're almost getting signaling here. We're getting signaled here to get ready, but we literally have 2 minutes left of this live. Is there anybody that has any questions for either Short Bus Paranormal or Paranormal Investigation Minnesota? Drop your comments below, and we will bring them up on the screen. So make sure just to type your question, and we will answer as fast as we can. We literally have 2 minutes now exactly.
And yes, the hair is purple, just in case you're wondering.
Thanks, Gypsy. We have
Squatch baby, you bet, Chuck.
And if you guys have any, I'm sure if you have any questions that you want to ask us or David, you can contact us on our Facebook page.
Yes, yes.
We are more than willing to help any way we can. And if we can't help, we know people that we can probably get some information for.
Yeah.
So feel free to contact us on our Facebook page. Oh, Chuck.
Investigating with you, buddy. That's my life.
Hey, Rob. There's our Omaha family.
There's our Omaha team right there.
A huge shout out to Omaha.
Yeah.
We want to follow up video of the history of this location.
Now, Candy wants to know more about that area there, David.
Where you're at, David? Yep.
Yeah.
I will do that. I will talk to the owner tonight about possibly doing a second live investigation here at Springler's house on Haunted Trail and Haunted Hill in Brook Park, Minnesota. I will ask if we can do another investigation. We kind of creeped them out the first time, just a little bit.
Yeah, when owners find out there's something like that actually going on, yeah, you can do that.
I really like
follow up for you. We will definitely hit our like on our Facebook page and stay tuned for when we announce that we will be at Ringler's house on Haunted Hill.
Yeah, and come out, follow and like our page, and if you want to chat, we'll chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like Holly's idea about doing a meet.
Yeah, we got to do what Holly suggested. We got to get some teams together from different locations and
just
do a live
all
show.
Come together and do a show. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yes, do like a big paranormal team
live event.
That would be really cool to have one big investigation with a bunch of paranormal teams, or even doing virtually where some teams are from a different location and one team is from a different location and just stream them all together live.
Now, that's kind of what Holly is going for on that is, 5 different teams in 5 different locations and going live all at the same time would be pretty
Kind
amazing.
of like a Zoom investigation of sorts.
We got to work on that. I think we got something there.
Candy says, I want it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to have our friends in there to help
Holly,
out.
Candy, Chuck, you guys would be in there.
We've already done an investigation. We're in the same town.
Gypsy, you'd be there.
We're in the same
Jump
town,
in.
2 different teams. One was at one location, one was at the other, and we're able to tell spirits to mess with the team in the other place.
And they did.
So that we've had that experience as well.
And you know,
Vice
that's,
versa. He's looking at Jade like,
He's all into that.
I was going to actually ask you about, I thought it was just maybe like a fake, like a hair until you take a shower, but no, you actually dyed your hair purple. I like that. It's our
It is
favorite color.
purple. It's purple, yeah.
Totally agree, Holly. Absolutely.
It'll be white tomorrow.
Absolutely a great idea.
we know you will, Gypsy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I will be there for sure. Yes, we will announce once we figure out something with Short Bus Paranormal. We will announce
definitely.
if we come up with something, definitely for sure.
And we want to
But
try to do that event next year as well with you guys.
Yes. Yes.
We got a lot going on with the northern Minnesota stuff. You know, they're great folks.
Yeah.
This. Okay. And then this.
I totally understand what she's at there. Be there with us in spirit.
Yeah. Otherwise, Australia. Yeah.
It's purple or blue for investigation.
Usually
Usually purple.
Yeah.
Usually purple. That's our team color. That's why everything you see on our screens are usually purple.
She always goes purple for investigation. I do. Yep. That or I have a hat. One or the other.
So we're wearing a stocking hat for the next 2.
No.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We have 13.
You bet.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Look forward to doing this again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Short Bus Paranormal for being
Anytime you guys want us on.
Yes, you did,
yeah,
Curtis.
definitely. We're always
Well,
looking
and
for
then-
guests on our radio show.
Yeah, get a hold of Curtis.
Yes.
Curtis is an amazing guy. He takes care of Edinburgh. He's the one that gets you in for tours. Curtis would be a great one to have on your show, David.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
can tell you a lot of stories about
You want to have a show, just nothing but Edinburgh, get a hold of Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, after this live, if you want to shoot me on Facebook, I would love to. Anybody that's on our show, if you want to be a guest, just message us. We have ghost stories with fans for strictly just fans that are not part of team. But Afterlife Hour Paranormal. Afterlife Hour radio for paranormal team. But we are opening it.
Thanks, Holly.
Thanks, Holly. Look forward to seeing you again on our next investigation.
You're the
Yes. What is the scariest paranormal place you've been to?
wow.
Edinburgh Manor.
I would have to go with Edinburgh.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Malvern.
Melbourne it's got to be a tie. Edinburgh and Melbourne are, for different reasons, are very close to each other. I mean, those two are on the top of our list. I mean, I could change my mind 10 times if I think of something else. I got to say those two quick. I already could change it thinking of a couple more. But Edinburgh and Melbourne would be my top two.
I would agree with Short Bus Paranormal. I would say Edinburgh has been probably the best place that we've been to, just due to the fact that I can't get jealous because I touched Jade's butt. There's no way. So that was a really good experience that we have.
For you.
Well, I mean, not for, but this one over here.
Great experience for her, huh?
I think she might have enjoyed it.
We won't tell anybody.
Nobody will ever know.
Aaron, we are in Ringler's house on Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail here in Brook Park, Minnesota.
Let's see here.
Melbourne and Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I would say I haven't been to Melbourne, but I think that would be a good location to be too as well.
Yeah.
Chuck's basement, yeah. Yeah.
Chuck's basement's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Chuck's got some stuff going on in that basement.
Yeah, he's got some movies going around in there.
100%. Bob said.
Yeah.
And Aaron says, "No way." Yes, we are. That's where we're at tonight.
Chuck's basement?
Yeah. See, a lot of people vote for even Holly, Edinburgh. Yeah.
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 We'll be there we'll be there in 2 weeks.
You know, sometimes
It's not always. Gotta agree, not always, but when stuff can go sideways, and
Oh.
it can happen.
I was gonna say, when you can see a demon with red eyes, it's definitely scary.
I mean, your normal everyday ghost that just wants to interact with you, absolutely the best feelings in the world. But when stuff wants to go the other direction, you would change your mind pretty quick on some of the things that we've seen. We've seen guys that are pretty tough change their mind in a hurry.
Aaron,
No, I'm not talking about myself.
I'm looking at I was looking at Candy's comment.
We are the location this live is being filmed at is at not Edinburgh. Oh my god, I wish I was there.
You're wishing, David.
No, it's Ringler's House, Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail in Brook Park, Minnesota.
Candy says someplace in Minnesota.
Candy says someplace in Minnesota.
That works too.
Somewhere in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh. He lives over by Adventure.
He says that Aaron said Altoona, Iowa. I have seen
Oh, okay.
Melbourne, never
See.
seen the scary vibes, nor Edinburgh.
I would agree with you, Aaron. It's amazing how that goes, that we are one team that Edinburgh always has a history with, where other teams come in and there's no issue, but there's another location that a lot of our friends go to that say it is absolutely the best location, and we go there and we get
Crickets.
very little.
Crickets.
It has a lot, I think, to do with the location and how the individual can
The
interact
energy that you
and the
bring
energies
in.
that you bring into it. Now,
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
You are welcome. We would like to have the everywhere. We would like to have everybody know about it. Scary go to is that
Yes, we were
Aaron,
there last
we were at Baby
weekend.
last weekend. Yeah.
Aaron, go back and listen to our lives and that from last weekend on our Facebook page. It was scary as hell in that basement.
Yeah.
That place was definitely off the hook last weekend.
Aaron, in case you short bus, we were from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The
Hi, Crystal.
4 of us here.
Hi, Crystal. So yeah, I've always felt that way. A lot of times the energies can constantly change in these places because, like I said, and same why we do two-nighters, because one night might be really flat and the next night is very active.
It's gone
It just all
sideways.
depends. I mean, it's paranormal. They're spirits. They do what they want when they want and with who they want. You know, you can't. Huh, nice.
Wow.
I guess the spirits Candy does not want us to tell you where. I guess the spirits here does not want us to relay the message of where we're at. But if you can hear me,
Wow.
it is Ringler's House on Haunted Hill, Haunted Trail in Brook Park, Minnesota.
Yes, you do, Rob. Yeah, you had a good weekend there last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you got mimicked in the basement.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Candy.
Thank you, Candy. Thank you so much. Is there 3? Put down one finger, LOL.
Oh, sorry, Holly. There's actually 4. Amy's over here. She's just off camera.
Yeah, she's over there.
Hey, Holly.
And Gypsy loves Nick's twinkly balls. Yep.
Aw.
We know Gypsy. Is an investigation on Nick's balls.
It's a long story, David. Long
If
story.
the balls aren't twinkling, Gypsy's not happy.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you guys
Change
so
your
much
mind, we made their cat toys, but you know.
for tuning in tonight with Short Bus Paranormal. Thank you all fans for coming in tonight. And I guess the spirits don't want Andy to know.
Really?
Wow.
Hey, Holly.
Hi, Holly from Amy.
So I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming on our show tonight. I kind of wish I was at a different location back at my main my pad where I was able to do the interview with you guys for this past weekend. But
Well, that's
I think
fine.
tonight we had a good time. I
Yes,
think
we
it was
did.
really good.
Definitely gotta do this again.
Yeah,
Other
we would
locations.
love to come back and do this again with you. If
Yes,
you want.
definitely. Because right now we're booked all the way up till the end of December.
Good.
Thursdays on
But we have Thursdays open with their date because we have
Oh,
all
sure.
these dates that build so quick that we're thinking about adding another day. So if you guys would like to see us on Thursday nights, give us a shout out on our Facebook page and let us know. So I just want
Absolutely.
to thank you all so much for tuning in tonight with Afterlife Hour Radio Talk Show. Our special guest, our Short Bus Paranormal. Thank you guys so much for being true friends and being Para-Unity family.
Absolutely.
David.
Happy to be part of it with you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much, Candy. We will be. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight, and we will be live next Friday. Stay tuned. I'm not going to spoil who we're going to have next Friday. So stay
Looking
tuned.
forward to it.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for coming in tonight, and I really
Good night.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.